Very tricky, if you're Prince Harry. Absolutely. We've seen this, haven't we, time and time again. If you remember when he spoke, of course, to the tabloids on trial, the thing over here on ITV, the commercial channel, do you remember he said no, he couldn't come back to the UK and he wasn't prepared to bring his wife back because it was that terrifying. In fact, now I'm literally on edge, as you can imagine. But of course, if you're a former prince, used to all the security, all the outriders, all the police coming around, you must miss it, right? Now you've got to pay for your own security. And while they may be of the elite force, as it were, the bottom line is it comes out of your pocket. What you want to do is try and save money. Now, as many people know, Prince Harry's still going ahead trying to take His Majesty's government to court. That's right, the Home Office and all the team behind the scenes there, given all the problems that we now have over here in the United Kingdom, the cost of living crisis, all of the things that are literally depleting the fact that our British Prime Minister seemingly can't give any money to the elderly for the winter fuel allowance, but can chuck billions away to other countries that seemingly don't require it. You see how this works. But you see, Harry recently over in the Invictus Games, well, had a bit of a scare. Yes, as you can see from this footage. You see, this apparently was a security scare because people were getting too close. Now, what I find fascinating about this is it's very strange, isn't it, with celebrities? They want you to be buying their product and they want you to be involved, but only at their distance. Now, if you remember when Meghan and Harry were on the back of that golf cart waving to the minions going down at the very start, if you like, of the Invictus Games, all of those people were very carefully hand selected. Those were the ones that they knew that were going to be there. But when you look at this, you see how this works. Now, this was very quickly escalated as well, apparently, a bit of a security thing. No, there were no security problems. And listen, when you've travelled around the world, as he did, of course, for the film premieres and all sorts of stuff, well, once again, your team has to try to not only validate their expensive cost, but if you remember, and let's not forget, Harry hasn't forgotten this, that fake car chase over in Manhattan where apparently lives were in jeopardy and for 4 hours and, it could have been a catastrophe, all that sort of stuff. Turned out even the mayor of New York was then giggling and laughing, knowing full well that this was some kind of, well, irreversible stunt that went badly wrong. But Harry can never seemingly let go. This time around, though, as you can see, he was very happy to get near people, and any single one of those could have taken some kind of pot shot. And as he famously said in the tabloids on trial, it would just take one rogue person, one person with acid, all of that ridiculous sort of stuff to try and ramp it up. Now, many people inside, and as ever we have to say allegedly, realise that Harry needs to come up with a way of making sure that he reinstates what he requires in his mind as this personal security level for as and when he returns here to the United Kingdom and anywhere else in the world. As I've told you, this would really upset any dedicated monarchist. We don't want to pay for it. You're not here, you're not in the job, you don't keep the house, that's the gig. This could be very problematic if, and I use this words very strongly, if His Majesty the King doesn't get a grip on this, things are going to get very, very nasty very quickly. The feeling over here is, your loss, Harry, pay for it or shut up. Move back and live in the enclave of Windsor Castle where everything was safe. Your choice. Does anybody believe the security scare now? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.